Hello guys, welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I must start with tonight's show. Alright, so when you look waiting Jamie Carragher they talk about this new league. So Carragher can they explain say Arsenal go dey under so much pressure to actually win the EPL. And from what they talk, do you think it's wrong? Do you think it's right? Let's see what he said. Now, Jamie Carragher on Arsenal. There's going to be that much pressure on Arsenal just because we are in year 5 or year 6 now. So it just feels that right from the start, everyone's eyes are going to be on them. So United away is not a great game actually for Arsenal to kick off the season because of the situation that they are in, where it just feels like all eyes are on them. Now, moving on, you can talk say, I'm not saying it's the Premier League like a bust, that type of thing, because I actually think Mikel Arteta has done a brilliant job the second year after year. People sort of sneer at him, saying Arsenal is second again, but there's a lot of good clubs in this league. So to be second every year is not a main feat. It's not mean at all. Now, it would be good for them to get some sort of trophy. Yes, I agree. But when they lost that preseason game last week at home, there were a few moments in the crowd. For me, it was more interesting that it just feels, even in the stadium, it's not just people outside, people in the stadium are worried. It's like this has to happen now. The question becomes, do you subscribe to the line of thoughts of Jamie Carragher? Regardless of what you think about Carragher, what's in the talk not true? Because there is pressure on us to win it now, you get. And Arsenal fans self no really dey help matters. Even though yes, I understand say we don't think we'll win the league, but then self follow add the pressure. If Arsenal draw, we see draw now as lose. Draw, we see them as lose. Don't talk of lose. Then the main lose gone we see them as disaster. You get. Now the level we dey now, and it is not healthy. It's not healthy for the fans. It's not healthy for the players. It's not even healthy for Arteta himself. You get? Because there's no way you want to look at it. These 38 games we go play this season, we go lose some. Some games they will go play well, we go still lose. Some games they will say we no go play well, we go still lose. Some day we no go play well, we go draw. Some we no go play well, we go still win. One guy 10 minutes go buy we don't win. So many twists and turns go still happen. Now, how the fans go use take am, how the fans go use react, now you go tell. So wetin about the talk, I no go lie for you. All eyes are on Arsenal to win something this season. Like the way me I dey see am. I don't know, maybe you dey see am differently. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, away from that, people like Robbie Fowler, come second talk say Victor Gyökeres. If you see the way Fowler talk today, the thing got me angry, but I say, okay, no wahala, na your opinion. Yes, so na your opinion for this one. Fowler say Gyökeres no go score much for this season. Say in fact, he go score fewer goals than Joe Pedro. Say Joe Pedro of Arsenal go outscore Gyökeres. That's the way in the see am. Say Joe Pedro go score more goals. You get. Now, do you blame him for having this type of opinion? No. I don't opinion with that. Because he could even talk say, for me, I think it will be Pedro. Whether they ask about Shesko, Pedro, Gyökeres, all these people say, who will score more? And he give your reason, no. Your reason they valid one kind, no, but I believe it's not a balanced analysis. He said, I know Gyökeres is coming in, but I think for me, he's unproven. Gyökeres is an unproven striker. He never proved to him enough. Saying be good enough striker. Okay? We talk about pressure of playing somewhere. I think there might be a little too much pressure on Gyökeres because everybody is wanting him to score. He has proven that he can live up to this pressure. For preseason, when we say all Arsenal fans wanted him to score, he scored. He could have even scored 2. And mind you, people keep forgetting that the goalkeeper with Gyökeres score against, the small keeper, Unai Simeon. That guy good die, yo. That guy good. If not be the reflex save, say that second one, I go to line jumper. You get. So people forget that keeper good die for that header to enter. Now, He gonna explain in choice. He gonna say again, it's similar to the impact Nunes had at Liverpool. Say Ukraine's impact is going to be similar to Nunes. So I think I'll go for Pedro to do as well as anyone just because of where he has been. So the reason in the back Pedro, and I'm saying Pedro understands the Premier League. For that reason, Pedro will outscore. That type of analysis, I don't think, for me, I don't think it is balanced. Because we've seen people that understand this league and still flop. We've seen people come from outside and still flourish. Bruno Fernandes will score goals anyhow for Manchester United. They give assists, they perform. Now this league didn't grow up. Isak, where we say day and night, they fight for him. Now this league didn't grow up. So this argument of because you know the year you don't go do well, now your opinion you get. Now anything anybody they talk, even me say when they talk say Ukraine go score, Ukraine go. Now my opinion, nobody get crystal ball to know what will happen for this season. All of us go witness and what go stop. All of us go see him. If Ukraine go flop, we go see him together. After all, when Man City wanted to buy Savio, they don't believe say he go flop. They believe say go better based on the type of season he gets for Girona. At the end of the day, he flopped. So all of us get the hope. Ukraine go better, but that is not a guarantee in itself. You could not lie. Even Benjamin Sesko, there is no guarantee for anybody. So all of us go see and maybe the experiment. Now next season go clear for everybody eye. Now away from that, we can't get this report from goal.com say Ademola Lookman may be forced to stay at Atlanta. Despite, say Arsenal the reason the guy demands say one move to Inter. Now, when you look at how the situation go, him they come outside the talk say him get an agreement with Inter say anybody will bid so amount to between 43 million pounds, so then go collect them. Inter come outside say that agreement now only for clubs outside for Serie A. Any of them will offer 43 million, you go. So now what if they don't clear them? So now the situation of things now. So everybody they watch, maybe the situation will be like Isak, where they say they are at an impasse. Isak saying go play for them again. Liverpool say you're not for sale. What next? Atlanta, you are now going to a Serie A club. Lookman, I must go. What next? Who is greater? Is the player greater than the club? Or the club is greater than the player? Or are they equal? We will find out. September 1, that will deadline. We will find out. We will see how everything will unfold at the end of the day. Now, we can't even say Tottenham Hotspur have one key advantage, one edge over Arsenal after holding talks with the Pidgin. Now, it will interest you to know that this ability is a gets close relationship with Tottenham Hotspur assistant manager Justin Cochrane, according to Paul O'Keefe. Now, this Cochrane is a part of the England coaching setup, and in with ability they know themselves. Yeah, so they don't spend some time together for England, the Three Lions. So for that reason, because the talk say maybe now the guy and the wine ability they say come and join us. You go play well first 11 football, because the truth is, if ability is join Spurs, there's a higher chance that he will be in the first 11 compared to when he joins Arsenal. Automatically in a bench, automatically is going to be coming from the bench. So now the two differences, regardless of what you think, you won't make us aside the guy. Even if Arsenal answer, the guy will decide where they go at the end of the day. Nobody put gun for your head. If he won't sign for Arsenal, or if Arsenal go it, you get. If Arsenal like say they go trigger the deal today, if you say no one coming, go just go. So now the way me I say, anybody who won't join us, who won't really wait for us, you go wait. But when you look at the prospect of him go play first 11 football for Spurs, him go play second 11 football for Arsenal, because there's no guarantee for him for the first choice. That's just the truth, the honest truth. Get. But more just to watch both teams get Champions League, so nobody like say maybe Arsenal get something, Spurs no get. That one another thing. So more to watch and see how that one self go be. Now Manchester United don't get some blow, they don't get some injured players. So they say no Sam Mazraoui, he no go be available for the match or will go play. He gets him without for the hamstring. The butcher Lisandro Martinez is also out of the match. That one self no go be available. Onana, we never know whether that one go play, although he don't come back, but whether he go there match fit enough for the game. That one another to you say we never really know. So everybody will watch out. Me, I want to make the guy play because I got act better. Now, Carragher Cup can feature one new thing for shirts of players. They say they go put badge. Get. So they're going to talk say teams that will compete in the Carabao Cup this season will wear a Carabao Cup badge on their shoulder, featuring the amount of times so that team don't win. Therefore, Arsenal will get number 2 for their shoulder, which means we don't win Carabao Cup 2 times. And Wolves, Norwich, Birmingham City themselves don't win them 2 times. However, Newcastle will be the latest winners. They will wear a gold version of the badge to signify that yes, now we win them last. Now, away from that, I will try to hasten up the video because make it not too long and time don't go, so that I will post them early. Now, Ben Jacobs going to give us info about Alexander Isak. Say Isak they give full priority to Liverpool as he really wants to see whether Liverpool will put their second bid forward. However, Isak has made it clear he won't change his stance. He won't change. I think that should be changed. He won't change his stance unless Liverpool inform him, say, Baba, we will sign you this time, or yeah, we won't go for other people, maybe next summer. Now the only thing we go make and change in mind, you get. Now, if Liverpool offer, if Newcastle offer Liverpool an encouragement in the coming days, they go make their second bid. But Newcastle, they give them listening ear for now. Newcastle they vex like this, they vex. All this drama, we will surely get logical conclusion to all this drama. We will see how everything will end up at the end of the day. So me, I'm keenly interested to see what's going to happen. At the same time, Liverpool they target 2 defensive reinforcements in Crystal Palace's Maguire and Parma's Giovanni Leone. You see when they talk say Liverpool their defense they be shit pack and then say no. What do you mean they see? You feel know they see them? Then no. You see they don't find reinforcement now because then they'll say first 11 do okay. You get for defense, you still try. You get what the second 11 and rotation is going to be key in this season because everybody prepare come. So now the way they say, so we just observe and see what will happen at the end of the day. Now, even Fabrizio Romano self, when they explain, say, see, Liverpool they ready to make their bid, you get, and in believe say there's a good chance Isak will leave to join this Liverpool side, but Newcastle they try to make them difficult. In fact, this evening I was even reading that Newcastle have identified Jean-Philippe Mateta, this striker of Crystal Palace, as an ideal replacement for Isak. So then Seth will try to see whether Crystal Palace will sell. Newcastle just get bad luck. Anybody they won't buy, no way. Anybody anywhere they put it, no way. So you expect me to go sell Isak and maybe don't bring anybody and Callum Wilson don't jar. And then get Champions League campaign. So it don't really make any sense for them to do it like that. So we'll just see how everything will unfold at the end of the day. Now, away from that. All right, for the match we won't play on Sunday, so one year say because Arteta gets an impressive record against Manchester United. That's an Arsenal boss. Arteta done in charge of 12 games, in win 7, in draw 2, in lose 3, goals 4, goals against, points tally. You get so points per game. So everything they very okay. You get so all things being equal, the match will play on Sunday. I hope Arsenal will give a good showing. Now. PSG we talk say they won't sell Gianluigi Donnarumma, £26 million. They can't justify and say the reference points now. This AC Milan goalkeeper gets Mike Maignan, where Chelsea won't buy. I think AC Milan plays 25 million over the guy head. Why are they saying this? Because Manchester City they complain say the money too much, so they reduce that. So then they clear their doubts. Say, that money do too much. Now the normal level, now the normal price. Although this Donnarumma they on the final lap. And the guy good die. They're very young also. So I'm not gonna know whether City go put their money where their mouth is, or whether they go sell all that and come. Because the funny, whether they go promote Ortega. You get one other keeper every day and say, you can then buy one goalkeeper like that. I don't even forget that one name, but we'll just watch. I'm going to see how things unfold. Now to your Walcott, can they predict that Sunday match how it go go? But back on the talking, a counter attack Arsenal go take beats this Manchester United. And at your Walcott, now Martinelli will score the goal. Say the way in the same AJ, say that Martinelli, and it's going to be on a break. I will go for a 1-0 win for Arsenal, and I'm going to go for Martinelli's goal. I think they are going to expose United with a domination of having the ball, and I just think it will be a break goal, and Arsenal defense will be pretty solid. We'll keep a clean sheet, and everywhere goes stew. What? 1-0. Me, I for like 3-0, 4-0. Say, forget. Let them know. Gyökeres hat-trick. Announce yourself to the league proper. Gyökeres, give me brace or hat-trick if possible. Give me praise. And I don't go lie for you, if you score any goal go plenty, because the way I see Manchester United playing in that game, Man U will come outside with counter-attacking football, they will sit deep. So anything because we score early, they will need to change their shape and come outside. Because when you look at the last 2-3 times we don't play against this Amorim side, now defensive, 10 men behind the ball, counter-attack. That's their modus operandi. So this time around, make God just do it for us. Boom, early goal, they will come outside. When they don't jar the tongue, all the solo marking, all the supply. Well, I don't visualize some kind of things, the way me this year, but no, let's proceed. Now, away from that also, we can see this report from Ed Aarons. Now, Ed Aarons is one of the reporters for Guardian UK. Now, he can explain, see, Arsenal have been leading the race for Eberechi, but are yet to send an offer to Crystal Palace. They have indicated that they need to make some sales in attack before pressing ahead with the post. They don't already tell Crystal Palace, say, this player, we get interest, but we need to create room, create space for them. We need to sell some players. Once that space don't dey, we will come back. So there is an understanding. Yes. Now, in continuing, Mikel Arteta is understood to have identified Eberechi as a player capable of giving Arsenal an extra edge against deep defense, which means he go dey very, very good for all these people to play 10 men behind the ball. Now, the same way that they talk, say all these problems, Eberechi is Arteta, I don't know. I know it, you know it. Why you want to Arteta? I don't know. Sure, they say there is no problem you think Arsenal have today where Arteta not dey aware of. You fit talk say they never solved the problem yet, but say they don't know na lie. They know. You hear what the Marcelo Aarons dey talk? Arteta knows how important Eberechi is going to be when it comes to breaking down all these low blocks, because it's a bit dream book, create space in tight areas. So that one they very, very key. Now, moving on, Tottenham Hotspur themselves, they already opened talks over a move for Eberechi. However, then self no get plan to meet the £68 million clause where Arsenal no one meet. Themselves no get plan. You get. However, a further complication is that Arsenal are believed to be Eberechi's favored destination if he wants to leave Crystal Palace, which is what I expect. If you have promised Arsenal that you want to join them, you want to join your friends like Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, Immadueke and co, because all of them are fellow England internationals. How many England internationals are there for Spurs? Is the talk say that assistant coach now edge? In party them waiting for Arsenal no be edge. That is where balanced reportage comes in. As don't give the edge for that side, Arsenal no get edge. And you want to tell me say Saka never and talk? Saka gets Eberechi as a frame for your house. You get the frame. That one not be edge enough. And you say you are giving us reports. Oh no, I don't know. I see all this kind of time, I just laugh. Now, Ben Jacobs when they come in from a different angle. He said Tottenham Hotspur are actually aware that Eberechi has bought into the Arsenal project. But that one not they deter them. They still believe say the guy never counts them out. You get. So then they prepare to move quickly. And their starting valuation is going to be 55 million. You get, with Palace wanting that 68. Is this the problem where Arsenal self gets one kind, then self get, and nobody they willing to match that money? But you don't say even Spurs gone, they're not serious. Because if to say they're serious, they'll go pay the money, can't they play, they go. But then self never want to pay the money. Now it remains to be seen whether Tottenham Hotspur active interest in the Eberechi will result in Arsenal accelerating a move, just like what happened between Manchester United and Newcastle. As Newcastle they prepare them, they put money down for Cesco. Fear enter man you body, they run go carry the guy. You get. If to say Newcastle no act the way they act, do you think Manchester United would have acted fast, quickly? The answer is no. So we will see whether this thing where Spurs they do will ginger Arsenal, they will shape body. Now away from that, Jacob Kivior also going to say the guy they came in the open, so leave Arsenal, but it won't go where it will be regular starter. Arsenal have not doing a rush. You get. However, all the people they talk say they won't buy the guy, they never match our valuation. That's why I say nothing they happen for that aspect. Although we're going to hear from Miguel Delaney, one of the reporters from the Daily Independent. Him going to talk say Arsenal they open to selling Martinelli. We don't know this one for a long time, but the thing is nobody has really come to put money down. Look at what Sunderland is doing this season. You get. Sunderland want to make sure they don't go back to relegation. Sunderland buy full team. They buy 11 players. They spent 158 million this summer. Sunderland though, Sunderland, you get Sheshedeo, people just come from championship, see money wey they spend. All right, so Reece Nelson, they talk say he go prefer 1 season loan than to go permanent move. You dey prefer this one because you no get suitors. Nobody really dey come for you say okay permanent move. Probably why in the talk the way in the talk. Now, BBC Sports come dey talk say they don't. Several sources tell them say Isak's ambition is to join Liverpool before September 1. And the plan wey Isak gets. Shebi I dey here now. I dey monitor am. I go see how everything will end up. Alright, man, the Asylum Assets bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate and shop protection works, mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night, that many facts say people like JB Carragher, they talk say Arsenal will be under so much pressure to win the EPL this season. Yes. Do you believe that? Do you not? It is true. We are going to be under much pressure from the Arsenal fans going go before you even talk about outsiders and the Banter FC and all this Pundit FC we don't like us. That's just the truth. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. Like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night. I don't know if you're out. Alright guys. Ciao.